Welcome back to some Lorelei and Laser Eyes. I'm Dear Darling, and together we'll fall into a rabbit hole of games and illusions, where I'll just read out what we got on our checklist. We got to finish a maze with the Minotaur brothers, where we have a question top to bottom. What does his other Minotaur bro say? And we have a graveyard, which we still have that sort of thing to get through. The second layer I put down. The Minotaur statue, well, that's the same thing, I suppose. Well, we need to... I can't remember, but there's two statues we need to put something in, and maze head scripts. So, we're going to do the maze head scripts now, because probably, I think this is number 9, isn't it? So, thankfully, I'd imagine this is the last thing we can do, and then we can probably, I think, give the maze scripts to our friend, who is not called Signorina, but that's how I know him in my head, because that's what he always says. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll figure out what that actually means. Maybe it'll give us some other things to do. Oh yeah, we did do this one and we got it wrong. I remember now. Do you think we should just send it? Because I forgot there was a briefcase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys? I think. He's holding a gun. There's 3 apples in there. How many candles? 4 candles. There's a fez. How many letters? 2, from what I can see. I think we should just send it. Like, if we die again, then we die again. That's just life. Let's see. Do I remember? Very well. Let's see. What was hanging on the coat hanger? Those 2 things, a fez and scissors. A scissors and a fez. Thankfully, one of the easier things. I forgot that we actually did this last episode and then we got it wrong. So we can read a final script of whatever is going on, which I don't really know, to be honest. Well, kind of. We know a woman dies, and we know that guy's kind of insane. There's a weird magician, and I guess this is when the cops come, maybe? I don't know. Interior hotel, reception, lobby, night. The woman hyperventilates. The bullet has barely missed her head. She panics and makes her way out to the lobby. As she opens the door, the man is standing there. He is wearing sunglasses. He lowers his smoking revolver. A Signorina, thank God. I can't see stuff in these glasses. I thought you were someone else. One of them. That could have ended horribly. The man laughs. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have developed an entirely new philosophy for motion pictures. Yes, art in general. The woman, glancing her revolver. Art must be set free from the tyranny of a beholder. We're releasing it back into space. We're putting on the greatest show that the world has never seen. Signorina. Oh, who were you calling? Was it the magician? Is he telling lies about me? I have just realised as well, we need to go to all the year rooms as well, because I forgot we got the keys for each of them too. No, I had to call my aunt. She's... Was it the Americans? Trying to act normal. No, I have to work. Oh, I'm keeping you. Let's walk and talk. The woman walks fast, and the man strolls beside her. Everyone has a part to play in the revolution. Rudy lacks artistic talent, so he'll be Minister of Defense. Do you agree, Signorina? Reminder that Rudy is the dog. Yes, Minister of Defense. Minister of Defense. Signorina, please be serious. Rudy is a Labrador. He does not have the stomach for warfare. The woman tries to find her way out of the hotel, but the man blocks her way by always running in front of her. Signorina, please be serious. We are under siege. The atomic bomb, very beautiful but instrumental. They used it politically, a cardinal sin. The woman hurries away. The man rushes after, continuing their conversation. As you know, the maze is a weapon of mass destruction, an endless ride for fascists and critics. The bumper cars have been permanently closed because of a collision. Sabotage, Signorina, sabotage. The man suddenly grabs the woman's arm. Who was on the phone? Was it Sydney? Did he tell you lies about my magic show? No, forgive me, Signorina. Here I talk and talk. What I wanted to tell you is that I am waiting for you upstairs. I look serious, so you might want to go and check. The woman studies his face in terror. She notices red stains on his cheeks. He hurries away. The woman stands and listens as he runs away. She sneaks back to the main entrance. She pushes the door. It's locked. You panic. You run through the corridors, pulling handles of every door. They are all locked. You turn at every corner, checking all the windows, locked as well. You run up and down stairs in panic. You'll find yourself in my room. I am not there. I haven't been there this entire time. I am in the real 1963. It's like the opposite of Sam Reich from Dropout. I've not been here the whole time. Okay, so are we going to go into his room and he's not there? Is that what he's telling us, essentially? And he's never been here? Because we're not in 1963. I don't remember what time we're in, but... I think this is a pretty good time to let's go to his room. Because he'll be the first other year room we go to. And let's take the time just go to the other year rooms. Because, I mean, I don't really think we know the Minotaur. Like, I think it's a statue thing, but I kind of thought about it a bit more. That it's probably not going to be what it says on the Minotaur statue, because they're going to, like, how are they going to make us put that in, essentially? That seems a little insane. Yes. Did you find the pages? And plus, I kind of want to do the other side stuff, because it feels like the Minotaur stuff might be kind of like progressing the main story. So I think it makes sense for us to do the other side things first. But let's see what this entails first. Slide them in under the door. Oh, don't tell me I have to do one by one. Oh my gosh, I have to thank you, Signorina. Okay, I do have to do it one by one. What if we just give something else? I'm not going to, but... Perfect, Signorina. I'm even sliding them in order. Grazie, Signorina. Thank you, Signorina. Grazie, Signorina. Xie, Signorina. Arigato gozaimasu, Signorina. Merci, Signorina. Gracias, Signorina. Sorry. I wish I remembered what it was in German, but I don't. No, Auf Wiedersehen, Signorina. I do remember it. I think that's German. I don't know any other. Oh no, Kansamnida, Signorina. Door knocking. Okay. Come in, Signorina. Should we save? Oh. My dude is dead. That's a skeleton, straight up. Oh, so it's his ghost that's been haunting us? He's also got a laser eye. Sorry, this feels like a cropped meme of some kind. Call him about the skeleton? What? I guess it's not an eye. Or maybe it is an eye? Behold, Signorina, you hold the orb in your hand. Oh, it is an eye. Okay, the right eye. Right, fair, I guess. We'll keep the music playing. So, but who was... Wait. Oh, there's more scripts. Interior fair today. Smoke lies thick in the small... Oh, this is number 2. Where's number 1? 12? 18? 20, okay. So it's just skipping out stuff. Smoke lies thick in the small tawdry theatre. On the hardwood stage, a magician performs. His coat is worn and mended, but once it was expensive. Lorenzo the Great. But alas, the young Mademoiselle Henriette Dubois could not escape his sordid fate. He yanks a handle to his erythrotrope, and a silhouette of a man stabbing a woman appears in the wall. The crowd stares dumbly at the shadow, and they smile with yellow teeth. Excuse me, made for biting. These teeth were made for biting. Lorenzo looks at the audience with disgust. He takes out another wheel labelled the third eye for Brotherhood use only. He hesitates, but puts a wheel in his contraption. The next story is not meant for the likes of you. It's something I normally only show to fine ladies and gentlemen, but I'll make an exception tonight. Those tired, ugly eyes of yours shall see something new. I don't know why I said yours like that. Yours. Lorenzo yanks a handle. Thousands of years ago, the third eye shone above the islands in the far east, but one night it fell from the sky. A comet passes on the wall. Strangely enough, it quiets down the crowd. They follow the comet while gaping and see it crash to the ground. A human found it, and when she held it, She saw the magic of this world. Oh, this is the story of Finding the Third Eye. She had a vision. So she painted a creature on the red ochre of the cave wall. Cave paintings show up all over the wall. The crowd is a bit confused by the effect. At night, the Crimson Beast awoke. He had spread chaos and death, and devoured the human and her people. A red monster appears. The crowd screams in terror as it attacks them. Some of them have had enough and flee the theatre. Lorenzo slows down and the beast disappears. The story of the red creature became a legend, but the third eye lived on, and appears in the most unlikely of places to this day. That is all for tonight. You have been a wonderful audience. Go away. Go away. The crowd mutters and leaves. One man, better dressed and cleaner than the rest, remains in his seat. He studies Lorenzo with his cold eyes. Brother Tertius. When Lorenzo discovers his presence, his pupils dilate from fear. What? Brotherhood Lodge, night. The room is dark. Besides the many lit brass candelabras, Lorenzo stands with his hat in his hand. 50 men in robes watch him from a long table. At the end of a table, a stern old man ponderously strokes his sideburns. His sideburns? Brother Septimus. Okay, so these are all the clones. A young brother opens a mahogany case and takes out an ornate revolver and a minotaur mask. He looks over at Brother Septimus, who nods to him. The young brother puts on a mask and aims a gun at Lorenzo's head. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. Truth above all. Risk my life, brother. How many were our first ancient brothers? 7. Correct. The Cedar brothers raise their goblets and drink. What is the punishment for sharing our secrets with outsiders? Lorenzo grabs hold of a table and is about to faint. Death. Correct. Lorenzo closes his eyes, but death does not come. Under normal circumstances, you would be dead by now. I'm sorry, elder brother. I was not thinking. Weariness and perhaps a crisis of faith. Forgive me, brothers. Thankfully for you, these are not normal circumstances. The time is nigh, little brother, and like in the old, we shall send 7 brothers in search of which we lost. All brothers hold up 7 fingers. Brother Septimus, 6 have already gone searching for omens. You will be the 7th, the disgraced one. Well, you send me, elder brother. Eugen Waldberg. There lives an artist in the old manor. The prophecy mentions her. Go and see, brother. If that which was lost is there. Lorenzo nods. So wait, 7 of them? I don't know anything else in this game which we've had 7 of. Because I thought it would be like 5 to match up with the games, or it would be 9 to match up with the 9 pieces, but 7 is interesting. The lady suffers from an eye condition that would ultimately render blindness. A sad fate for a painter. Takes these a million tears. What do they do, elder brother? Nothing at all. But you use them pretending to cure the lady. That is your guide while you search her house for the third eye. So it's turned a bit German there. Exterior Orgenwaldberg Manor, dusk. Hooves clock echoes through a dilapidated courtyard. Algae-covered statues silently await their arrival. This is just like a drama reading exercise for me right now. We're going to read like 9 scripts. 9. A pale, sickly horse comes into view, pulling a wagon painted red in a distant past. Lorenzo walks beside the horse and leads it by its reins. Lorenzo ties the horse to an old oak. Be brave, Ma. You have nothing to fear. Lorenzo carefully approaches the front gate. He bangs a knocker. Lorenzo scans the dirty windows for any sign of life. Finally, the door creaks open, and instantly, Lorenzo raises his top hat and takes a bow. A white rose appears in his hand from his hat. The miracle has arrived. An ashen woman in an expensive dress stares through him with milky eyes. Renee Schwarzwald. I do not believe in miracles. That is why you need one, Baronin. Lorenzo hands a white rose to Renate. It changes colour to red. You might as well perform for the shadows. My sight is fading away. Oh, so it's not Lorelei in the other room, it's Renate. Or Renate? I don't actually know how you say this name. Maybe I should look it up. I've been saying Renate, but that's like using traditional, I suppose, English rules. Name. Reborn. Reborn, reborn. Renatus. Renate? How to pronounce Renate. German pronunciation. Don't fail me now. This will be very important, of course.
Welcome to this pronunciation.
Okay.
Born again. Reborn. Or given name. A female given.
Excuse me.
Renate.
Renate. I guess it is Renata? I mean, Renata is a name that I'm more familiar with, to be fair, so I guess that makes sense. Your eyes are fading because there has been nothing to see. Weary eyes need entertainment, and tired souls need miracles. Who are you? Lorenzo is a great at your service, Baronin. A magus whose name is whispered from the shores of Zanzibar to the frosty peaks of Helsinki, known to beggars and kings alike. Well, you are not known to me. Good evening. Renata is about to shut the gate. Wait! Renata waits. My journey has been a long one. My horse is tired, and to be honest, so am I. Renata looks at a very sickly-looking horse. I had Mo once, during better times, but ironically Mo is the only one who lives. Very well. Right. Well, okay, we can probably do one or two more, I think, before we're going to run out of time. So, let's see. Oggenwaldberg Manor, dining room day. An oversized dead goose lies on an oaken dining table. Lorenzo devours his portion in a loud manner. Renate tries to hide her disgust. Is the room satisfactory? Yes, I slept like a piglet. So it was not you I heard last night. Lorenzo drinks wine and coughs to buy some time. I was up briefly, yes. He takes out a small vial from his sleeve. My vermilion tears. They need moonlight not to lose their magic. I took the liberty to use one of the windows in your studio. Renate looks amused. I took another liberty and studied some of your work. The portraits are, of course, excellent, but I'm most intrigued by the drawing of... signs? My Himmelsgott is sweet. What inspired them? Ignores the question. Magician, might I ask you a strange question? Who am I to refuse an answer? Did you see a labyrinth while you were in the park? A labyrinth? A red labyrinth. The only labyrinth I saw was a portrait of the man with a labyrinth instead of a face. Renata stands up angrily. I've made no such portrait. Your lies have ceased to amuse me. I know why you are here, and I know where to look for it, but I will hold you to your word. Lorenzo looks like he's about to assure Renate of his pure intentions. Cure my eyes. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Oggenwaldberg Manor, Renate's bedroom day. The curtains have been drawn. Renata lies on top of a bed, a trace of smirk on her lips. Lorenzo looks gravely serious at the side of the bed. Are you ready for your miracle, Baronin? Yes. Lorenzo spills a single drop of vermilion tears into Renate's left eyes. She blinks, and Lorenzo drops another tear into her right eye. It might be a few days before it takes effect. Renate's eyes start to boil, and she screams in unfiltered agony. Lorenzo backs away in horror. Lorenzo holds his hands over his ears to protect himself from her looping, deafening screams, and everything turns black. It was just eye drops. It's just eye drops. It's just eye drops. Then quiet. Lorenzo stirs the life on the floor. He sees Renata lying lifeless on the bed. Lorenzo checks her pulse in a hurry. She's still alive. Apparently, he has, at some point, put a bandage around her head. 2 red dots mark the eyes, giving Renata a disturbing appearance. Baronin, can you hear me? I can hear you, magician. They tell me you are not invited. Invited where? To the cavern. I followed the echoes of my screams. They were waiting for me. Who was waiting for you? An ancient sisters and brothers in the Far East. They are sharing the secret with me, but they won't share it with you. The cavemen think you are obsequious ignoramus, who bought this through existence. Baronin, you must rest now. The labyrinth. They drew it on the wall. Go and see by the window. They say I should defenestrate you, but we have an agreement. Lorenzo slowly trudges against the window. Moonlight shines on his weather-bitten face. He looks out the window. A giant garden labyrinth has appeared in the park. Do you see it, magician? Yes. Do you see me? In the labyrinth? Lorenzo squints. It's very dark. Yes, I see you. Do you see you? What do you mean? Can you see yourself in the labyrinth? Of course not, I'm not there. Neither am I. Lorenzo turns around and bumps into Renate. The red dots on the bandage have grown substantially, looking like giant red bug eyes. She puts her hand on Lorenzo's face. The room turns red. Garden labyrinth night. So she's the one in the window in the other room. Lorenzo gasps in disorientation. He is now somewhere in the labyrinth. Lorenzo quivers from fear. Renate smiles at him. Her bandage is gone, and a pair of lovely hazel eyes look at Lorenzo with affection. This is the place from my childhood. I am always there. Renate points behind Lorenzo. He turns his head to look. A girl wearing an owl mask watches him from behind. Owl girl. She runs and disappears behind a corner. Renate takes Lorenzo's hand. Come. Together they run into a labyrinth. Renate seems to know her way while Lorenzo is trying to make sense of a strange space. A red hue suddenly appears on their face. It's the most beautiful thing they've ever seen. They smile with tears running down their cheeks. The light grows stronger and the cosmos plays music just for them. Whoa. I don't really know what's happening. But I guess I'll continue the story next time. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. For some Lorelei and Laser Eyes, I've been dear darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.